A gentle beckoning. Nurse Katie Duncan's insights. Katie Duncan is a hospice nurse. She has seen many people pass. She notices a special pattern often. It happens near the very end. Her patients sometimes do something unique. They reach up with their hands. It is a gentle, slow movement. This gesture has always stayed with her. Katie describes it as a haunting reach, not haunting in a scary way, more like a deeply memorable sight. It seems like they see someone others in the room cannot see. This happens in their final moments. It is a quiet, profound event. She has witnessed this many times over the years. This reaching is not a sign of pain. It does not seem like a struggle. Instead, it looks quite peaceful, almost like a greeting or welcome. Katie feels it is something significant, a final connection being made. She shared her observations online. Many others recognized this phenomenon. Her experience opened a conversation. Families and caregivers shared similar stories. They spoke of loved ones reaching out, reaching towards something unseen by them. This was often a comforting sight. It suggested a peaceful transition. Katie's insights helped many people. It gave words to a common yet mysterious event. The movement is quite specific. It is usually an upward reach. The person is often lying down. Their arm extends towards the ceiling, or perhaps towards a corner of the room. The fingers might be slightly spread, as if to take a hand or to touch something gently. This gesture is not always strong. Sometimes it is very subtle. A slight lift of the hand, a small turn of the head. The eyes might be open or closed. If open, they seem to focus. They look at a point beyond, a point no one else perceives. It is different from restless movements. Agitation can occur near death. But this reach feels purposeful. It is calm and deliberate. It is not a random twitch. Nurses like Katie learn to see it. They recognize its distinct quality. It stands out from other physical signs. This reaching is reported across cultures. It is not tied to one belief. People from various backgrounds show it. This suggests a common human experience. It happens in hospitals and homes, wherever people are at life's end. The consistency is quite remarkable. It points to something fundamental. The reaching often accompanies visions. People say they see loved ones. These are usually family members or close friends who have passed away. They might say their names aloud. "Mama is here," one might whisper. Or, "My husband is waiting." These are called end-of-life visions. These visions are not hallucinations, not in the typical medical sense. They do not usually cause distress. Instead, they bring comfort. The person seems happy to see them. They might smile or look peaceful. It is like a reunion is happening. A welcome party is waiting. Nurses often hear these accounts. Patients describe who they see. Sometimes they talk about beautiful places, gardens, light, or peaceful scenes. These experiences are very vivid. They feel real to the person. It is a significant part of dying. For many, it is a comforting part. These visions are not new. They have been reported for centuries, across different times and places. Before modern medicine and hospice care, people have always spoken of them. It suggests a natural process, the mind preparing for departure, or perhaps something more profound. Social media platforms are now full of stories about this reach. After Katie Duncan shared her views, many people responded with their own. One person wrote about her grandmother. She smiled and reached for Grandpa. He had died many years before. The moment brought peace to the family. Another user shared a similar tale. His father was in his last hours. He suddenly lifted his arm. He looked towards the empty ceiling. He had a look of pure joy. The son felt his father saw something beautiful and welcoming. This memory helped him grieve. These stories echo each other closely. The details are often very similar. The reaching hand, the peaceful face, the sense of seeing someone loved. It shows this is not rare. It is a widely shared experience. Families find comfort in this, knowing their loved ones were not alone. The online sharing creates community. People feel less isolated in their grief. They realize others understand this specific poignant moment. It validates their own observations. It helps them make sense of it. The digital age allows for this. A collective understanding can grow. Section 5. Hospice Chronicles. Stories of peaceful departures. Hospice workers often keep journals or they share stories with colleagues. These are sacred, private moments, but common themes emerge from them. One story tells of a woman. She had been anxious about dying. In her final moments, she relaxed. She reached up, a soft smile on her face. Her nurse asked, "What do you see?" The woman whispered, "My little boy." Her son had died as a child. She had mourned him for decades. The nurse felt a wave of peace. The woman was no longer afraid. She seemed ready and comforted. The reach was a sign of this. Another account involves a quiet man. He rarely spoke during his illness, but as he neared death, he stirred. He pointed to the foot of his bed. His eyes were wide with wonder. He tried to speak but could not, but his expression said everything. It was one of awe and recognition. These experiences are deeply personal, yet they follow a familiar script. The dying person connects with something beyond the immediate room. Hospice staff learn to honor this. They create a calm space. They allow these moments to unfold. They see it as part of dying well. Section 6, The Brain's Farewell, Exploring Scientific Theories. Scientists are trying to understand this. What happens in the brain near death? There are several theories about it. None are fully proven yet. One idea involves a release of chemicals. Endorphins might create euphoria, or DMT, a natural psychedelic. This could cause vivid visions. Another theory looks at oxygen. Lack of oxygen can affect the brain. It can lead to altered states. This might explain some visions or the sense of leaving the body. The brain is very active at death. Studies show surges of activity, even when the body is failing. These theories offer possible explanations. They focus on the physical brain. They try to ground it in biology. This is important for understanding. Medicine seeks these kinds of answers, but they may not tell the whole story. The experience is so profound, it feels like more than chemicals. For families, the science is secondary. The meaning is in the experience. The comfort it brings is real, whether it is brain chemistry or something beyond our science. The peaceful look is what matters. The sense of a good departure. This is what families hold on to. Section 7. A Bridge of Comfort, Finding Solace in the Reach. Witnessing this reach can be comforting. For family members at the bedside, it can change their view of death. It makes it seem less frightening, more like a gentle transition, a journey to somewhere peaceful, or a reunion with loved ones. This provides immense solace. Imagine watching a parent die. There is fear and deep sadness. Then you see them reach up, a look of peace on their face. Perhaps they whisper a loved name. This moment can be a gift. It suggests they are not alone. They are being met by someone kind. This experience helps in grieving. It provides a positive final memory, instead of recalling only suffering. Families remember that peaceful reach. It can ease feelings of guilt or worries about their loved one. It assures them of a calm end. A sense of resolution is felt. Many say it changed their perspective. They no longer see death as an end, but as a passage perhaps. The reach becomes a symbol of hope and connection. It helps them to let go, knowing their loved one is okay. This is a powerful form of comfort. Section 8, Beyond the Veil, The Mystery of the Final Gesture. While science offers some ideas, the haunting reach holds mystery. It touches on deep human questions. What happens when we die? Is there something beyond this life? The experience feels very spiritual, for many who witness it, or for those who go through it. It is hard to explain fully, using only medical terms. The sense of presence is strong, the feeling of being met. This is not easily measured, or captured in a brain scan. It lives in the human heart, and in shared human stories. Some call these deathbed visions, or nearing death awareness. These terms try to name it, but the mystery remains potent. Is it the brain's final show, or a glimpse of another reality? We simply do not know for sure, and perhaps we do not need to. The power is in its impact, the comfort it offers the dying, the solace it gives the living. This human experience is valid, regardless of its ultimate cause. It speaks to our need for meaning, especially at life's most profound moments. The mystery itself can be sacred. Section 9. The Last Goodbye, A Sign of Peace. So, what is this final reach? Is it a last goodbye to us, or a first hello to another place? Perhaps it is both of these. A moment suspended between worlds, a sign of transition and peace. It seems to offer reassurance to those leaving and those left behind. The stories from nurses and families, they paint a consistent picture, a picture of calm and acceptance, not one of fear or distress. This is an important observation. It helps us reframe dying, not as a failure of medicine, but as a natural human process. The reach suggests something more than just bodily shutdown, a final, meaningful interaction with something unseen by us. This can bring great comfort. It allows for a sense of hope, even in the face of loss, a feeling that all is well. Ultimately, the mystery endures, but the message seems to be one of peace, a final, gentle letting go, a reaching towards something good. This perspective can help us all, as we face our own mortality.